We are live. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm in fear. I'm scared.
You're afraid?
Bro, I'm not ready to RP the feels of a character death. Can't do it.
Alright.
And also, when the hell is Minerva gonna text me back? Gabe, I'm joking.
I didn't forget that. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now.
I have a list. I took down what we should have remembered for this session on a sticky note. I'm going to type all that in the chat for you guys.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Because number one on that list is Minerva text.
Sounds good. That's the first thing I'm going to be going into after the recap.
Nice.
Also, before I get to the recap, when I was doing the overlay fixes, because we're down a player, so I had to remove him, unfortunately. But as I was doing that, I just realized I edited videos and didn't realize it. But on like the top right, where it shows everybody's like character, like mostly full art, and like their classes and all that stuff, like the character blocks I call it. Bishop wasn't on there for like ever, and I had it. Like I had it prepped, I just forgot to add it to the OBS thing. So it feels bad. Only like 3, maybe 4 sessions, but yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's fixed now. So there you go. There's that. And yeah, and to add on to that, like I said, we're down a player. We're down a player. We're down Ahron until the hopefully near future, but we'll see, depending on how things go. And yeah, other than that, just that's the end of my quick spiel. Anybody have any questions they wanna ask before we get this show on the road?
Yeah, why is this guy O'Donnell Gold Rogers? Why did he decide to set up shop in probably the worst place he could for an inn? Like, this is the furthest away from any of the city entrances that you can get this poor guy.
Exactly. I mean, there haven't been many customers, have there?
Nope.
Yep. Let's keep saying find out why. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Who knows? Alright. Then with that, let's get into the recap. Oh, my bad. Let me get the ambience going. Oh, okay. That one's going. Thought it was just really low. Hope stream can hear that. They should be able to.
Do you guys think this was a song? Or do you guys think this was a banger song back in medieval Europe?
I think that's likely.
Alright. So, welcome back.
It's not loud enough on stream.
No?
No, I'm listening to it right now.
But is it like...
No, I barely hear it.
Alright, so I don't want it to like overstay its welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So it is supposed to be like just background music, but you know.
No, I just don't hear it now.
That's fine. The song does get low at times, but that's fine. So long as, you know, there is some music going on.
But there isn't.
Do you have it muted?
No, I muted watch again and I unmuted your stream.
Really?
I don't hear it unless anyone else can.
Let me open up the Twitch stream real quick.
The OBS is showing that it's playing, and quite a bit too.
Oh. Okay, it's fine.
Alright. Whatever. Anyways, welcome back, everyone, to session 13 1-3 of escape
Damn.
from the Underdark. We've been going for a while. Normally my other campaigns end at this point, where you're either in the middle of a boss fight or you're done the campaign at this point. But we haven't quite gotten there yet, so that's pretty cool.
I paid for 22 sessions. I'm gonna get 22 sessions.
All right. So, last session, our party finally took their leave from the tomb of Olare Nodell. Outside it, multiple Queen's Guard were waiting, and after a bit of a confrontation / commotion, a high priestess arrived and told the party to follow her to see their queen, Malinoth. The party followed and soon arrived at the queen's monastery and into a familiar throne room. There, Malinoth congratulated them on clearing the tomb. Malinoth discussed a large number of things with the party, including the true history of the Drow, the arranging of a potential alliance with the party, as well as the branding of Ginnar for his crime of murder in this city very recently. The party, after much of this discussion, ultimately decided to agree to have an alliance, and Malinoth explained that they are now free to wander the city as they please, as adventurers and as allies of the Drow Empire. That said, though they were cleared of their prior crimes, that does not stop the party from gaining new ones. They should be at their best behavior. Foreshadowing. Malinoth also informed the party that when the ghouls inevitably attack, she expects the party to be at the forefront, and that when the party goes into battle, when that time comes, the Drow will be fighting alongside them. The party then left the monastery and were escorted by Minerva back to the Freezing Sun Inn, where the party then took a much-needed long rest. In the middle of the night, however, Ginnar chose not to sleep. He proceeded very quickly after trying to leave the inn quietly, very quickly went on a murder spree, killing any innocent person he saw, regardless of species, age, gender, did not matter. He started cutting them down, and quickly the guards took notice and quickly began to bombard him with multiple attacks. Infuriated from being branded, Ginnar, however, persisted despite this. And ultimately, with some final words, Ginnar was put down and killed, unbeknownst to the party. And so, we resume where we left off, with night turning to day, and the party waking to a new day of both apparent freedom and uncertainty for what awaits. Before you guys start waking up, one thing I will mention, because I forgot to bring it up last session, a lot of things were happening, I'll be honest. I will let you know, Cassius, you did get a message back at some point in the middle of the night, and the message was, quote, good night. Also, don't do that. Lepidon Empire is too far. If looking to send message or get info, maybe check Bazaar? And this was the message to you from Minerva. I'll put it in.
Sorry.
Put it in the chat. I'm a step ahead of you this time.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Alright.
If we find Ripple at an open, I'm going. Bazaar is on the list now, just for the the 1 in a million chance that we find Ripple. I'm adding it to the list of things to do.
Right. At this point, you guys will begin to start waking up in your rooms as enough time has passed. You feel yourselves refreshed. You've tended to most of your wounds. You begin to put on your armor, those of you that wear armor. You strap your weapons to your waists, grab your bags, start heading out of your rooms, one by one.
Hey,
Oh, go ahead.
Carl, did Ginnar go downstairs to get breakfast? Did I sleep in?
As you guys start kind of leaving your rooms, start going down the stairs, yeah, you guys notice, all of you start noticing that you're down a person, and you also notice that the door to Ginnar's room is slightly cracked open. A quick look inside, you don't see him in there, and as you start to kind of head in that direction, Cassius, you ask Carl that, and Carl will reply, I think it left in the middle of the night, I'll be honest.
Like, left? Like abandoned us, or like he just went out for a walk?
I don't know. I didn't hear him come back though. As you guys start to this point now, as you go down the stairs into the main lobby area, as well as it's where all the tables and the seats are. You can see Odald, the halfling, kind of nod and greeting you guys, and you notice that the premises is, like usual, vacant. It is empty. You do not see Ginnar or any other customer in sight.
I doubt he got any rest, right? He can't be walking around like that. He was super hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless he
Is there
slept
like
on
a
the
trail
streets.
of blood or something?
No. None that you can see, at least. Then again, Odal does keep this place pretty clean. He had a lot of time on his hands.
Hey, bartender, did you see you remember the guy who paid for our rooms? Did you see him leave, or did you hear any word from him or anything like that?
Oh, well, I did see him kind of skitter away in the middle of the night, but I was a little half awake at that point, so I just made sure to, keep my eyes open in case he returned, but don't think he did. Unless he stuck through a window or something, which I hope is not the case.
Yeah, I hope so too. All right. Oh, one last thing before I leave you to your duties. Is there a reason, like, why you don't get many customers? I mean, this area isn't the best in the world, I understand that, but why set up your inn here? Was this your home before, or what?
Oh, no, I definitely didn't set my home here. I mean, the short answer is property tax. It's pretty cheap here. In terms of customers, maybe that's because it's a bit out of the way, but I think it's also just because not many people like to come here. I mean, I'm a halfling. There's not many free people who come to inns. Certainly not drow. So the bulk of the people that come to my place are adventurers like yourselves, or just traveling merchants from time to time. But even that's unlikely. They typically rest near the bazaar, where they do most of their selling.
A bazaar?
The bazaar.
What kind of stuff's there?
Anything and everything, and sometimes nothing.
Oh
Depends
my
on
god, Cassius.
Depends
What
on
if
the
they
day.
have drawings?
Drawings?
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
You got this. If I even get a whiff of any drawing, I'll activate my god sight on the spot.
What? No, no. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Drawings. But where is Ginnar?
Yeah, it's not really like him to run off, is it?
No, I don't think so. You guys know him better than I do. Or actually, you know him best. And Carl too. I don't know. What do you think, Carl?
Well, yeah, he's not exactly one to run off. But, I mean, who knows with that guy?
You guys think he caused trouble? Oh god.
Absolutely. Which is what I'm afraid of.
We're gonna get kicked out at this rate.
He's branded. I mean, how much harm could one guy who's branded really do, right? We saw what that brand did. It put him down pretty quickly. I mean, he was injured when they first used it.
I don't think the branding weakened him in any way, though. Like, permanently. Just
No.
to guess, at least.
I think it just made it easier for them to corral him. Is
Yeah.
all. You know what? This is actually a good idea. If he's branded, they could probably track him, right? So why don't I give Minerva a ring on the old rock?
Okay.
Always eager
It
to use that
is
again.
technically a new dawn, yeah.
Hey! 25 words, right? Okay. Hey.
How many Ys does Hay have?
Very important.
At
Amazing.
least 4. At least
At
4
least
Ys.
4?
At least 4.
Dude's down bad.
Oh, so much.
Thanks for info. Where's Ginnar? Besides that, never mind. TTYL.
Do you include besides that? Never mind.
Yes, I do. And I send those 10 words.
Alright. One moment.
TTYL exclamation mark.
I'm trying to come up with like slang, you know, trying to introduce some flavor to the Underdark. We'll see if it
Introducing
sticks.
TTYL.
What does TTY, what LY mean?
TTYL, it stands for trolls, troglodytes. What's a monster that starts with a Y? What's a monster that starts with a Y? I don't know. It stands for talk to you later. It stands for talk to you later.
Oh, okay.
If only I knew a monster that started with a Y.
Troglodytes. Talk to you later. TTYL.
Oh, there we go. And then Leviathan's the last one.
TTYL. Trolls, troglodyte. Something law. The Leviathan.
Trolls, troglodytes, you Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yep, that one. Alright. You gotta reply, Cassius.
Ring, ring, ring.
So it goes, first, why so many messages? Secondly, Ginnar went on a murder spree.
Damn.
Complicated right now. But he is dead.
What does it say?
You see Cassius's face go like he usually has resting bitch face, but like it's as straight as it could possibly be. Like he is furious.
TTYL.
And then
Is
it
this
curves into a
TTYL?
big smile. No, it's a straight face. Okay, well, I can't respond back to her, so it's complicated. Okay. Cassius is gonna Just start mumbling to himself. It's a murder spree, complicated. Ginnar, dead. Ginnar's dead.
What?
Excuse you?
When she tilts her head.
He's dead. The dog got off his leash.
So they just leashed him. How did?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to the bartender. Did you hear any noises in the night, or better yet, did you hear of any rumors of any attacks in town?
Well, I heard there was a bit of commotion a bit northeast of here, but don't know much about it.
Boom! Cassius rushes out the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him. We're all gonna follow I assume.
Alright.
Northeast. Just walking in that direction. If I run to a building, I'll dimension door through an object.
Where are we running?
Northeast. Gotta find my boy.
Go ahead and move northeast. Let you know if you spot something.
Oh, so we were all going in the wrong direction.
What?
I just wanted to go this way.
As you
North.
get to...
Oh.
As you guys get to that part of the street, you can see very quickly that there are a number of Queensguard kind of looted around here, kind of talking to one another, kind of talking to some of the citizens around, a lot of the drow. Some of them seem visibly sad or crying. Some of them are kind of in shock from something. And you can see that there are like covers over numerous places of the street, likely a cover on top of a corpse.
As fast as I can get there. Up to the drow guard, because I want to start a conversation with one of them.
All right, as you start approaching, they will immediately start screaming at you guys.
Damn.
And we'll start speaking in Undercommon.
Oh god.
And they'll start pointing at you to they'll point at you and point out like away.
Okay.
What
I'll
did they
take
say?
Step back.
They said something like blah, 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 blah.
Wait, I don't want to say anything. What did I hear them, Gabe?
Negative.
Oh,
Unless you guys are all literally going as a group.
well, I was lagging behind.
Yeah, I would imagine Cassius was kind of like in front, just running as fast as he can. So if people are faster than Cassius, they would have caught up, but Cassius wasn't slowing down.
If you like, you can make a linguistics check to try and understand the meaning of their words.
Before that, if I could try something else, I would like to just, in Elvish, be like, do you guys speak Elvish?
They'll reply back. They'll kind of roll their eyes. Of course we speak Elvish.
Okay. Didn't need to be so mean about it.
Well, if you
Alright, so what's
understand
happening?
Elvish, that makes it simpler. Get back. This is an active crime scene right now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll get back. And as I'm backing up, I'll say this. But like, you recognize me, you understand like not to interfere with the business that we have going on. I don't want to interfere with your active crime scene. I just want to know who the who's under the tarp over there. Is that okay?
Under the tarp?
Like, there's like dead body. I just want to know what happened here, basically.
What happened here was an adventurer like one of yourselves came around and just started killing people. A madman.
As they say.
I don't know. I don't speak Elvish.
I don't either.
I think we're in the right spot, guys. And I'll turn back to the guards. And okay, yeah, we're here on that same business. I'm assuming that he is dead, according to the information that I got earlier. Do you know where the body is being held? Or, yeah, do you know where the body's being held?
I'm just drawing in the dirt right now.
You talking to the Queen's Guard
The
right now?
guard, yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
asking him. Sorry, you're
Where
asking her
where the body is.
where the bodies are, or where
Yeah.
his body is, like
His
Ginnar?
body is, yeah.
Or like the murderer. We don't know if it's gonna.
Murder, yes.
He'll kind of take a moment. First, he seems reluctant to answer you. But then after a bit of careful consideration, and he'll look at the other people, you see one of the Queen's Guard is nearby and kind of nods at her. She'll turn around and look at you. The body is being taken care of. You can't see it right now. You can't afford any more problems. Things as they are right now is pretty severe. This doesn't concern you though.
All right. One last question though. Did anybody use detect magic on the body? You said he went on a rampage, but was he of his own mind or was he being controlled?
That is currently being investigated.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going now?
Cassius is crying.
No.
Honey, he's crying.
Oh,
Oh no. What do I do?
I'm
Are you okay, buddy?
gonna give him a hug.
Cassius like weeps and sobs.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
Okay, guess we're hugging.
What happened?
He's dead and he killed so many people and it's all my fault. I should have trusted Ylvera and I should have made sure to take better care of the people around me. It's all my fault. These poor people. I don't know why I didn't listen.
It's not your fault.
Let me
Ginnar-
listen to her.
Ginnar is his own person, and then he made his own choices, like independent of you.
Yeah. You had a few screws loose.
Sounds about right.
But we chose to adventure alongside him. We brought him into the city. We were responsible for him. And then instead of making sure that either we left him behind or whatever, we just decided to keep somebody like that with us. I'm not going to say that this death is on all of us, but it's on me at least because I was warned about it directly.
Who warned you?
Ylvera made sure to ask me if I trusted all of you, and I turned around and I looked at all of you behind me, and I said I do, and I forgot to look forward in front where the coffin was, and I forgot to realize that Ginnar was dangerous. Ylvera warned me of people who use their power to hurt innocents like that, and I just don't know what to do, guys. I don't know. I'm panicking. I don't know.
Why don't we?
Should leave here first.
Yeah, I think this is bad. I think we should like take some time to like process.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the inn for now, and we'll cuddle up in someone's room and talk there. Dave, can I take a look around, see if there's like Queen's Guard watching us? Just because like it would make sense in the situation if they were now.
Make a perception check.
Fuck yeah. Skill check. Perception.
Goddamn.
Ooh.
With a 24, you notice that atop many of the buildings, particularly in this general area over here, you can see that there are multiple Queen's Guard kind of standing on top of the buildings. Well, maybe not standing, but like skulking, so like kind of standing, but not too high to be obvious about it. And you can see that they're looking around and at multiple groups of people kind of in the vicinity. Most of their eyes seem to be looking at your party right now.
Did any of them make eye contact with me?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give a nod because Mushi's very much of the mind of, well, I didn't do anything, so I'm not worried about that. Heads up. We got Queen's Guard watching us. Maybe we should just stay outside and talk instead, but just quietly. It's better for us to, not seem like we're trying to hide. Let's go sit at the ledge.
Okay.
Are there a lot of people walking by in this area again?
No,
Okay, that's what I thought, so.
this place is pretty isolated. Not crazy,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's pretty.
This can never happen again.
She's
Yeah.
unsure what to say.
I'm gonna hand Cassius a blue cap. Just like have a snack. Just like take a minute.
Cassius is writing in his new spell book that he got, jotting down notes.
I'm still holding out the mushroom to you. Eat something. Eat something.
I'm brushing Honey's fur right now. But, like, still present. She just needs to do something. Because she doesn't know what to say.
Okay. I have an idea. I have something that can hold us accountable, that can make sure that this never happens again. If you guys don't want to agree to this, that's fine, but I cannot adventure alongside people who will do something like this ever again. So, I propose that we take an oath. A divine oath.
Another one?
Yeah.
What was the first one again?
To not hurt each other?
Oh, right.
Something like that? I don't remember.
Guess that was too basic.
Mushi starts playing with the dirt some more. Like, just, like, being crazy murder?
No, I drafted it all up here. I'm not too good at reading this out and being presentable right now. I'm not really stable, but I think Olivia might be able to help out when it comes to the binding terms of it. But all in all, I just want you to know that this oath will be about, you know, protecting people, standing together, and holding ourselves accountable. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I blanked out. Say that again.
This oath. Oh, I love you, buddy. This oath is about standing together, protecting those who need it, and holding ourselves accountable, making sure that nothing like this ever happens again.
Cassius is literally saying standing together is the same woman that Mushi decided to lay flat on her back. Oh,
But what if people die and it's not our fault?
No, I wrote down these terms in a way that's pretty clear. I'm just giving you the vague overview of it now because I'm not in a place where I can go into specifics, but I think Olivia may be able to brief you guys in a more stable manner.
Can Olivia talk?
No, but you know, me and Olivia have a special connection.
Mushi wouldn't kill people, innocent people, for no reason. But Mushi will take care of people who are in her way. Like, in a mean way. Is that okay?
You can have questions directed towards Olivia. I can't answer your questions right now.
Olivia.
Okay.
Cassius
Cassius.
calls Olivia.
Cassius is gonna take his hands, rub them together, open up his old spell book, look at the spell for Find Familiar, and he's going to cast it. He's gonna set up a little ritual circle. He's gonna cast it. So let me just make sure to deduct the materials from my bag first. So
Does that mean that you make that whole big speech and then you sit down for 10 minutes and do
basically,
nothing?
yeah.
Moment of
There.
silence.
And then I'll actually cast the spell now.
I like to think that
Throw
Cassius
some
is like.
rocks at the cliffside.
I like to think that Cassius is like talking all this as he's like carefully making this a ritual circle, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?"
Okay.
Um,
Cassius's face goes like slump for a second. Olivia does not come out. Or well, if you want, Olivia can come out as well. It doesn't really matter. The point is that Cassius is like dead to the world. And then a nice big smile on Cassius's face appears. Something warm, something, you know, not sinister in nature, just happy. And then Cassius, I guess, looks around at everybody, looks back and forth, and he's like, "Oh, okay. So you, 1, 2, 3, 4. You 4 are the members of Cassius's party, yes?"
Oh,
What?
do I know what's going on?
Cassius, what's going on?
Basically, Olivia's like speaking through Cassius right now.
Oh, so Olivia's here, or not?
Yeah, she can be present in her owl form, sitting on Cassius's shoulder. However you want to do it. It's just
oh my
merely
god,
for
that's
flavor.
so cool. Thematically, having her sit on your shoulder is so good.
So you 3 are the adventurers that I've been fighting alongside. Yes, pleasure to meet
There's
your acquaintance.
4 of us.
4. Oh, this fish person. Yes. Oh, yes.
Is Olivia
Yes,
racist?
I am a person.
He's a Kotor, and he's
Is
our
Olivia
friend.
racist? That's a real question.
Don't just call him
Fish our
person.
friend, not food.
Haven't we
Well-
already made your acquaintance?
I'm not a fish.
Informally. Yes,
Sure.
informally.
Kotor.
You know, it's been my spirit in this godforsaken feathered body, but you know, this is me. talking
you
through
not-
Cassius.
Do you
I know
not like being a
you
bird.
for you, Carl.
No, I don't enjoy being a bird.
What do you prefer being?
Not this fleshbag's pet. That's what I prefer being. Anyways, we don't have to get into
Yeah.
the specifics of the Find Familiar spell. You'll learn it eventually, you smart fighter. But
I don't think that's true, but I appreciate it. It's very nice to meet you. I'm gonna shake both of Cassius's hands.
Come lay down beside me, Carl.
This is so chaotic.
Yeah, this is pretty weird.
Olivia takes a closer look at the parchment in Cassius's hands, even though he's like limp and unconscious. Oh, how exciting! An oath. Okay, I'm sure he briefed you on the general overview of an oath, but you know, he is not one for the law. Never has been, ever since he was a little pup in school. So I'll give you the more detailed breakdown of how this oath will work, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, let me just
Alright.
put on my glasses here. Curse these talons. Okay.
Sorry, is the bird putting on glasses?
The bird is
Curse these
trying to put on
talons,
glasses, but
she
realized
says.
that she has no clothes, no glasses, and no, hands to put on glasses.
Does she need glasses? Owls are like known for their eyes, aren't they? Isn't that like
Yeah,
a
but
big
she's
thing
not-
for owls?
What you seen through?
Find Familiar is not. It's like a face spirit in an animal body, so they're not
Mhm.
used to being like whatever form that it's in, right? So I'm just
Okay,
role-playing
okay.
this thing.
Got it.
He wrote this down quite neatly. Okay, so Oath of the Underdark Defenders could use a better name. But anyways, preamble. We, the undersigned, hereby pledge our lives and abilities to the defense of the Underdark and the eradication of evil forces threatening its inhabitants. Okay. Step 1. The promise... Yeah, he misspelled promise. Of unity. We pledge to stand united as comrades, supporting one another in times of need and sharing both in triumphs and challenges. Do you all agree?
Repeat that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We pledge to stand united as comrades, supporting each other in times of need and sharing in both triumphs and challenges.
But what if I really want to go get the snack, but no one else wants to come with me? Can I still go?
The daggers that Olivia shoots at you right now is
But she's being dead serious. Also, 1 second. Sorry, I got a knock on my door.
it's okay. Principle number 2, protection. We vow to protect the innocent denizens of the Underdark from all manners of threats, including but not limited to ghouls, dark creatures, and malevolent beings.
Say ghouls again?
No. Do you all agree?
I'm back.
What do you consider innocent?
That's a good question.
What would Cassius consider innocent? If I was in this odor-ridden flesh, maybe those who have not committed atrocities or hurting innocents, people who just want to live their everyday lives.
Like regular townspeople?
Yes.
Oh.
What if the townspeople are cannibals?
Not written down in the contract here. Up to your own discretion, I believe.
Alright.
I don't like cannibals.
Okay.
Actually, that
as you
leads me
will.
to a question about myconids.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, I eat fish.
We have so many questions.
I'm glad you did it, Carl.
Yeah, why do they think I'm not a fish and you're not a mushroom? It's not that hard.
We just have some similarities, and then they just put us up into one group.
Mm-hmm.
In my defense, you live in mushroom houses and you eat mushrooms and you look like mushrooms.
Everything here is a mushroom. I don't understand anything.
Me neither.
You there, giant green fellow. I think you were calling me racist earlier. She was on the other foot. Anyways. Principle number 3, accountability. We hold ourselves accountable to the principles of justice, fairness, and integrity. We will not abuse our powers or authority, and we will accept responsibility for our actions. Do you all agree?
Yeah.
I scratch my head.
Sure.
Look at Carl. Yeah.
Splendid. Okay, and now for the good part, the part that I'm most excited about, the punishment. Those who break the oath or act in direct opposition to its principles risk invoking the wrath of the gods. Divine punishment may come in various forms, such as curses, afflictions, smites, and/or direct intervention by divine beings. Okay. Any questions before we get this party started?
I really need to write this down. Can somebody put it in the chat, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. I can't keep up. I'm enjoying Olivia too much.
Oh damn, you got damn.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
You wrote a whole paragraph.
Don't worry, guys. I'm used to reading books.
I'm not.
What language is it in?
This is common.
Okay.
Mushi, can Mushi read out of character? I don't remember. Like,
No.
No, that she can
No.
read common.
It's
No.
okay. It's supposed to be a verbal oath anyways. This is just for Olivia to be able to communicate with this to you guys without mind reading Cassius.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ignore Carp's last a statement.
Okay, punishment, all that's done. Okay, any questions? The spell is of a limited time and I can't stick around forever no matter how beautiful I may seem.
So are we the Underdark Defenders now?
Can that name be up for change?
I didn't make the name. I think it's grotesque and barbarian-esque, but sure. Decide with the flesh sack here, and Olivia pecks at his head.
He's got a name.
He does.
That's
have
what
a
I
name.
said. I called him his name.
His name is Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't expect Olivia to be so judgy, but I actually love it.
So that's all this. Oh yes, he asked me to do one more thing, which is wake him up, so I'll go ahead and do that now. Hoot hoot! Right in his ear. Oh man, that was a hoot, huh guys? Huh?
I need to leave, guys.
You okay now,
I'm gonna see you
Cassius?
later.
I get it.
No, I'm glad that Olivia here was so nice and caring while I was gone. I can see that you guys had a blast. I always wonder what she sounds
very
like.
nice.
Yeah, but this oath has to be an official thing. You all have to agree, and I wrote it all up so that if you need to review it, but it's more of a verbal thing, and to sign and seal it, you guys will just need to repeat after me, if you will.
I take a knife and put it to my hand, like, okay, where do I put this?
No blood,
my
no
God.
blood. No
No.
blood needed. No, just repeat after me whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wait, Mr. DM, sir.
Yeah.
If I know obviously there's like circumstances for the most part, but Mushi in general isn't planning on taking any kind of evil road. She's fine, right? For the most part.
I don't know. Is she?
I don't know.
That's directed at me.
Can you tell me?
Yeah.
Or everyone? I don't know.
Yeah, as long as you don't behave in the way Ginnar did, essentially, just be good to each other, protect people when you can, and hold yourself accountable when you mess up. Don't just be like, oh, it's okay, I tried my best. Actually, try to uphold the principles of this contract. And
It
if
seems like it's like an in-universe way to be like, let's all play as not murder hobos.
oh, what?
Be nice, guys.
And yeah, there might be some smiting involved if you break it. I don't know. That's up to the DM. It said, but not limited to curses, afflictions, smites, and/or divine intervention. So it's up to the DM to decide how he deals with this. But the oath has been made. If you want to, you can just repeat after me. I'm not gonna. If we all talk at the same time, it's probably gonna come out horrible on Twitch.
So
So
that's the funny part.
I think we should try it anyway.
Yeah.
okay. All right. I'll go one like clause at a time. In the Underdark's embrace,
In the
Underdark's
Underdark's
embrace.
embrace,
where the ghouls gather in haste,
where the
Where the
ghouls
ghouls
gather in
gather in
haste,
haste.
We stand
Yes.
as beacons of hope.
We stand
as beacons of hope.
Beacons of hope is
Beacons of hope.
The oblivion we face.
the
Oblivion we face.
Oblivion.
with
face?
Oblivion we face.
Oblivion we face.
In shadows we chase.
In shadows
Shadows
we
we
chase.
chase.
Shadows we
I can
chase.
say that one.
No evil is outside of our scope.
No
No
evil
evil
is
is
outside of our
Outside
scope.
of our scope.
All right. One last thing to do. I need to make sure that every god witnesses this. So,
All right, one last thing to do.
boom.
Oh.
Oh,
Everybody needs to see this.
That's smart. I like that.
And the regalia will flow through Cassius's body, visible for all to see.
All right. Oh boy. All right, you guys see a bunch of markings appear throughout Cassius's skin. Cassius, is there anything in particular you would like to do during this time?
Yes, I would like to call out to anybody who may be watching, and I will say I will hold up my palm, like in front of me, where the regalia's like main symbol is, which is the ram with the skull in front of it, and I will say, through this oath, anybody who is planning on destroying the Underdark, looking at you, Red Death, I know you can see me right now.
Shoutouts.
Just be aware, I guess, we're coming for you. And
What's up? It's your boy.
the skull that is like on top of the ram, it goes from like a smooth like crown to a more jagged one to represent the oath that we just took, because the goddess that is in charge of oaths, her symbol is a jagged crown. And that's it. Oath done. We can all stop being glum and go do our daily shopping now.
All right. First of all, I'm
Yes.
gonna give you an inspiration for that.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good, and you link to the other things too. You know.
You're making Gabe blush right now because you brought
It's
up
pretty
another
good.
deity
It's
right
pretty
now.
Good. It's pretty good. He's done his research. So, a few things. Actually, I'll go into the more pressing matters. All right, Cassius, as you activate your sight, and you kind of proudly declare that to anybody watching, you definitely know multiple entities saw that. Likely Red Death, but also others.
I'm here for it.
The second thing is, as Cassius would you say you like kind of looked up almost to
Yeah, I wanted to look at my surroundings, particularly my party members, and read their intentions, if they actually agree to this or if they're trying to, like, you know, bend the rules of the oath.
Right. As you look around, I will ask, is everybody here sincere about taking the oath?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Carp was also sincere. And as Cassius, you kind of look at everyone, I will inform you that each time Cassius looks at you, for a brief moment, for about a second or two, the duration that he's looking at each of you, you will notice that his eyes glow a color, a violet color.
Oh shit.
Is like ruination purple or like a
Yeah, that
different
color.
purple?
Yeah, the violet color.
Okay, great, great.
Mhm.
That's great and not ominous at all.
For simplicity's sake as well, going forward, if I ever specifically use violet, it's that violet. Otherwise, I'll use other colors like purple, lavender, like other shades. But specifically, the violet shade is the enemy.
Cool, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool, 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 cool.
Yeah. And after that, after about 30 seconds or so, the markings fade from Cassius's skin.
Yep, I do not want that exhaustion point.
Or actually, not 30 seconds, my bad. Wait. Yeah, after about 30 seconds.
All right.
30 seconds? I need it for every 6 seconds. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. It goes every 6 seconds. After the first. Oh, okay. Ignore that. So after
Yeah.
like 10 seconds or so. Fades away. It said 30. I think that was original, and then I was like, that's too high.
Yeah, I don't want the exhaustion points. I know.
Alright. And as you guys all make that oath together, and Cassius makes that proud display to everyone, any strong entity, Carp will start to speak up. Right. Well, since we made that oath and all, and since we're down a person, I know yesterday night we talking about things, and I told you guys I needed some time. If you guys are willing to listen, I'm willing to talk now.
Of course.
The floor is yours. She says as they're already laying on the floor.
I'll kind of look around and see if people actually care.
I care. I care so much.
I care 100%.
I care so much.
I'll kind of at this point also look around to see if there's anybody around. Doesn't seem like it. Right, so like I said before, I'm a warlock. My patron, I guess, is is a library called the Accursed Archive. I know things that no mere mortal should know, especially not a Koatoa, let's be honest. Hence why I got exiled, among other things. But the reason I want to talk to you guys and why I've been a little hesitant is well, let me just explain everything. I guess I think that'll be clearer. As I mentioned, I went to go take a dump, and then I ended up in the library. And yeah, I started reading some books, and I started learning how things go. And I learned a lot of things. Some of those things I don't think I was supposed to know, or anyone really. I learned about the enemy, oblivion, those types of things. I also learned why I can't really speak about it to other people. And I started panicking a little bit, Because death is something, you know, that's scary. But oblivion is... ruination is something worse. So I started looking around for people. And at some point I bumped into some weirdo on the roads. You know, back when I got kicked out of my tribe and all that stuff. I bumped into some weirdo who seemed to know that I knew of Moros and all those sorts of things, and he offered to help me out a little bit. Helped me make sense of a couple of things, and he told me he'd get me into contact with someone who could actually help me, because he had things to do. I don't know, he's a bit weird, and he said he had things to do, but he told me he'd get somebody to help me. And then not too long after that, another weirdo contacted me. I don't know if I should. He goes by the Praetorian. He contacted me through some magic. I don't know. And then he said that he could help me get out of the Underdark. And that he could give me a permanent home and an empire to be part of. But he could only do that if I do one of two things for him. This is the reason why I was hesitant to bring things up. The first was to rule over or eliminate the Ghoul Empire, or to become allies with people who could do the first option. And no way I could do number one. Let's be honest here. I think that's even more evident from the past couple of experiences we faced. I haven't exactly been useful or strong, so there's no way I could take over an entire empire or get rid of it. But finding people that could do that would still be hard. At least not without exploring the entire Underdark. So I started looking around for adventurers. Anyone, really. Well, anyone that wouldn't consider me a slave. Because, duh. And I kind of just started hopping from group to group looking for adventurers who could fight the ghouls. Adventurers who were connected to the grand scheme of things. Ones who could harm Moros. But yeah, I wasn't exactly expecting the first group of adventurers that I found were those exact people. So I was kind of I was gonna abandon you guys pretty quickly. But then it turns out you guys were actually the people I was looking for, so... Oh, no, well, not you. I mean, you guys kind of just joined along, and I was just hopping along for the ride until I could find a better group.
Hopping onto our wagon.
Well, yeah, I mean, we need to travel faster.
Shrug.
Worked out, though.
I think so. I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, I haven't really been lying to you guys. I've just been keeping a lot of the things to myself. But, yeah. And I haven't really exactly been, I've been feeling a bit conflicted. Because I've been wanting to trust you guys. But it seems like as a whole, there was a bit of incompetency and a disorganization. And considering that my entire existence rides on you guys being competent, yeah, I've had a lot to think about. And yeah, like I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I can fight as well as you guys. I don't think I can be in the front lines with you guys when you guys fight the ghouls or anything like that. Like I don't think I could do that. But I can support you guys. I have knowledge of things. I have access to a library that can get answers for you guys. I'm willing to put that risk in if it means contributing to the group, and if it means that I can accomplish my goal.
What were the other things? You said that the Praetorian gave you a couple of options. What else?
That was it. Those are the two options.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, there wasn't exactly much wiggle room for me.
No,
Or I thought it was 1 point. It's 2 points. We're good.
Yeah, I either destroy or take over the Empire, or I find a group who could do that.
Cool. Got it. That makes sense.
So I'm hoping you're the group that could do that.
So how are you feeling about us now?
A little better. Since we made an
A
oath.
little?
And the main trigger happy guy's dead, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucy scratches her head because she knows Cassius was pretty upset by it.
Yeah, I don't do well with emotions.
I don't know either. But
Also
she can
haven't exactly
understand
been
awkward
able-
feelings.
Also, haven't exactly been able to bury my brother yet. Because, you know,
Mhm.
Oblivion's a thing. And the enemy doesn't exactly like opposition. And we're all kind of opposition.
No, I think we definitely are at this point.
I mean, we could always, like, after this, we can go back and like properly hold some sort of ceremony for Kappa.
I mean, Torquemir would have no problem with us coming back.
Yeah, I mean, we have to. Sorry, oh my god, my dog's here. Making noise. Like, we gotta fight the Red Death's armies and stuff, but you know, if we make it out of that in one piece, we can definitely go back to the Myconid Empire and go see him.
I nod.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wanted to ask us, I guess?
Well, I was gonna originally have you guys make an oath. But I think that's already been done, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I figured we'd just be open now.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And if you guys don't mind me, just coming along for the ride, you know. I'll help in other ways.
Any brother of Kappa's is a brother of us.
I like you, Carl. You're pretty
too.
cool.
Carl feels some hesitancy from this direction.
Oh no, the coward wasn't for him.
Oh no?
No, I was talking about Carneros.
Oh!
He said to jump down by ourselves. Don't worry,
Right.
guys.
guess the last thing I'll say is, yeah, I can help around with whatever you guys need. I kind of already been doing that, but like if you guys need information and you think you can't get it other ways, then just let me know, and maybe I can find something in the archive.
I will
But-
hold you on that one.
But talking about Oblivion is a no-no in Moros?
Maybe not.
Oh.
Talking openly about that is not exactly a good idea,
Oh.
because then you get innocent people involved.
Oh. Okay.
I think it's like because when you learn about Moros, Moros learns about you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And anybody that knows about him immediately becomes an enemy and a target.
Mhm.
All right. So, two things, and then you guys are free to do whatever you want because Carl is now done talking. Two things. Don't know if they're relevant in any way, but I'm letting you guys know the options are now available to you. The first is Karp is now officially considered an ally to you guys. He will actively go out of his way to help you guys, even at the cost of his life. That's what it means to be an ally. That also means that things that care about allies works on him now. As well as he is now open to entering or even potentially showing some or all of you the Accursed Archive if you guys want information. And then the second thing, this is probably less relevant, but it is, applicable. Because you guys made a full, proper oath, and have literally looked at the gods, you guys made a proper oath. You guys are now all eligible to go down the route of Paladin if you want in the future.
Wow.
That's it.
Cool. That's cool.
Right. What are you guys doing?
So, just to recap this morning, I've been awake for 20 minutes. Ginnar's dead. We made an oath, to the entire universe and all the gods, and Karl, is now officially our best friend. Did we go shopping?
Regular Tuesday.
Maybe someone should check up on Cassius.
Yeah. Hey, Cassius. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
So, just how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I'm bummed that I, missed out on hearing Olivia speak. I always wondered what she sounded like, but I feel better now that we took that oath. How does she sound? Is she like? I always imagined she kind of sounded like an orc, kind of, with like a more like a twang to it, like a now, that type of thing.
She's kind of posh, actually,
She's very fancy.
and she kept calling you a flesh sack.
Okay, guys. Yeah.
It's pretty mean.
No, it was
Kind of
Cassius were serious.
You're lucky I can't activate my god set again.
No, Cassius,
It's okay. What would make you happy right now, Cassius?
I hear there's a farming district.
Is there a farming district? where and can we go? And I'm gonna start walking in any direction. I'm just gonna start walking. I don't. Is it this way? Let's go.
Mushy will catch you guys later.
Yeah, let's all split up and do our own tasks for the day. Huh?
Okay, I love you, Mushi.
I'll keep up with Broc. You guys go do the thing. You have a sword pickup, right? Yep.
Too.
Is it this way? Is it a different way? Where is it?
I don't know where the farming district is. Ask
question.
a guy.
I'm gonna help Carl up and dust him off.
Go find the
Thank you.
name of the innkeeper. I don't remember his name.
Do you want to come with us to grab Bishop's new sword?
Who are you talking to? Sorry. Is that?
I was talking to Carl. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You ready to go, Bishop?
Oh yeah, new sword. Let's go.
As you guys are getting up, I'm assuming Brock has already left, right? Like, he's already going to the inn.
I've started walking. I'm just super excited, just wherever I need to go.
All right. As you guys are getting up, one thing I will note is you do see a guard approaching in your direction.
Everyone or Mushi only?
Everyone, really. He's not really hiding or anything. Not a queen's
okay.
guard, mind you.
Oh, okay.
Normal.
Just a guard.
All right.
Why would he come to this empty place, though?
As he gets to like about there, he'll notice you all. A reminder: this map is not accurate in size. And he'll start making his way over.
Hello, officer.
You guys recognize the armor that this individual is wearing. It is the same armor of the people you found dead in the Tomb of Olorine Hotel.
Right?
Oh, they're the border people.
This individual is likely
That's
a
true.
sentry, as they are called.
Border people.
And as he approaches, you notice that he is a young-looking male drow, or a masculine drow. And as he approaches you guys, he will kind of raise his hand in greetings. Adventurers, right? Common?
Common, yes. Please.
Right. Sorry to take up some of your time. It seems you guys were all in the middle of something. I'm just going around the city right now, along with a couple of other sentries, just to speak with adventurers. I'm assuming you've heard, considering it's nearby, but there was a bit of an incident a couple streets down. A bit of a massacre, if I'm going to be blunt about it. It's not exactly hidden.
Yeah, we heard about it.
All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's not related to you guys. But no, it's a bit of a tragic incident. But it is what it is. It happens. All we could do now is, I'm getting a bit gloomy. Sorry about that. I won't waste any more of your time. But as I said, I'm going around the city right now, speaking to adventurers. As because of this latest incident that has occurred, there's been a new policy put in place throughout the city, specifically for adventurers and outsiders. Because of all these incidents that have been occurring, specifically the one that happened last night, security, I don't mean to be rude, but security is getting a bit tighter, and as such, we don't have that many individuals at work to just oversee every single individual adventurer. So please, going forward, if you can, please stick to groups of 3 or more, so that surveillance can be a bit easier on everyone. If you really need to be in a group of less than 3, if it's really quick, then go for it, but please try to stick in groups of 3 or more. And I will advise you now, it may be me, it may be somebody else, but if you are caught in a group with less than 3, effective in a couple of hours, give or take 6 to 12 hours from now, you will be stopped. Just please talk to them,
Question.
be swift about it. Yes.
Does the badger count as one?
What about the owl? Or was she just gonna point the owl because she didn't use rapport spores on him?
The owls, familiars, and just tamed animals are considered one and the same with their owners. You're expected to have your familiars or pets or whatever with you, and you are together counted as one individual. Because, well, I mean, the animal isn't typically going to go on a murder spree unless the owner tells it to, you know?
Now we're an awkward number.
Yep, guess we're not splitting up.
Well, what? Sorry, what? Can someone ask him when? How long we have until then? Again, I forgot.
6 to 12 hours.
He's within range. In a couple of hours, it should be anywhere from 6 to 12 hours, so somewhere in that range.
She didn't use rapport spores on him.
No, never mind. He didn't. Are you holding it in then? Because it automatically gets dispersed.
Then yes,
All right.
I'm holding it in.
He says something like that. Cassius says that.
Yeah. 6 to 12 hours, Mushi.
So can we go? Can we split for a little bit?
Yeah, you know what? I'd rather not risk it, honestly.
If it's going to be quick, then please do so. Otherwise, just be aware in a few hours so you're not caught off guard. That policy will be being implemented rather swiftly. But if you have any plans today, if you can, please do so now, quickly.
Mushi nods.
Right. Well, if there's any problems, feel free to speak with one of the sentries. My name is Boduk. It's a pleasure meeting you all. Hopefully, next time we meet each other, it isn't for anything bad. Good day.
I like
Before
this guy.
he leaves,
Why
she's
is
gonna
he
let out
nice
her
guards?
spores and be like, TTYL. It stands for Troglodytes, Trolls, Ylvera, Leviathan, and talk to you later. Bye bye.
He'll open his mouth, visibly confused, smile, nod, goodbye.
It's a wizard thing.
No,
Right.
it's a Myconid thing.
He'll start to leave.
Wasn't.
Oh, you
wasn't
meant the
Cassius in here?
TTYL. I thought you meant
Yes.
like my voice in his head.
Oh no.
The voices, the voices.
Sorry.
The voices.
Go this way.
We're all hearing
Um,
voices.
I don't know. We can just go pick up Bishop's sword. And then maybe Bishop, we can just go back to the inn.
Well, we shouldn't split up, right? So maybe we'll just go everyone together do the same thing.
Hmm.
I'm not technically here right now, so I can't say anything. But
Yeah, Broc left.
I don't want to stop you from getting your sword, but I am itching to get to that farming district. It's been 2 weeks. I am antsy. I need to be there.
Yeah, we can go there first. It's fine.
Right. As you guys are discussing this, Broc, you're at this point opening the door now. You're in the inn. Oh.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi, I had a question for you, Mr. Gold Rogers.
Mhm.
I heard that there was a farming district. Where is that?
Oh, that's going to be the very southern part of the city. Just be aware you may need clearance for it, but I don't know what your status is. But yeah,
Would we have clearance for that? Like, I don't remember what exactly she said.
maybe.
She said pretty much go you can
Yeah.
go.
She said you can pretty
Pretty
much
much
go
anywhere.
anywhere, and if you get stopped, just give it a moment.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will be back tonight smelling of dirt. I will see you later.
All right. At this point, Brock, you come back at the end of this conversation that they were just having.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Oh,
So the farming district is all the way south.
it's gonna be a long walk, isn't it?
Maybe, but I mean, what nothing better to lift the spirits than a good walk in the fresh cave air.
I think it's a little musty.
Musty
know what?
air.
You don't have to pretend to like it, Brock. I know it's new, but you don't have to pretend to like it.
I need to smell a farm so bad. Can we go?
Sure.
yeah.
I miss home.
And I wish I remember where my home was.
Did you guys
for
inform
Bishop.
Brock of the new policy?
I thought Brock was listening.
I was in the inn.
Nope.
No.
All right, Cassius, let's go.
We're coming to.
Oh yeah, awesome. I'm gonna show you guys so many plants. We're gonna have to go this way for the stairs.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say where we go. All right, as you start going up the stairs, this is nonchalant. You can see that there are Queen's Guard on both ends.
Oops.
that is very much the wrong way, you guys.
As you guys,
Is this not south?
No, scroll out and look at where you're going up towards.
I mean, that's a shortcut.
you don't know the map. You don't have a map of the place.
I don't have a map. I'm just going south.
No.
Oh, that's fair
Alright,
enough.
As you get to this, as you get to the stairs, you see a Queen's Guard who will look at you, kind of eyebrows raised, but not do anything.
Hello. Cassius, Mushi, can somebody? I don't speak Undercommon.
What?
Maybe Cassius. I think they like Elvish more than Undercommon.
I'm not really in the mood for talking.
Okay.
You have things on a
you,
plate
girl.
to you,
Thank you.
Riley. Could you be quiet? Speak, please.
He said we can go, just don't cause problems.
Thank you.
You'll start to leave. You guys hear Carl whisper in the back, "I'm useful."
I love you, Carl.
Did I
You're the
hear him?
best.
Yeah.
You are. But no one has context for what Mushi's saying if they didn't hear Carl too.
I love
Can I
Carl
keep
so
an
much.
eye out for stores along the way for like potions and stuff?
Yeah. Right now, you don't see any. But you do see a couple of abandoned houses.
Murder mystery.
Alright. You guys pass by the Queen's Monastery. Oh, one thing I will mention, actually. Hold up. One thing I will mention, once you guys get to this point. You guys would have seen it earlier, but my bad. I missed it. You guys do see one notable other building in the area, which is much taller than all the other buildings here, which is this one over here.
What? What does it look like? What
This
is it? What does it seem to be?
So this, you don't really know what type of building this is, like what the building is of, but it's definitely a notable building. It's very tall. It's like a very large tower that almost connects to the ceiling from how tall it is. And you can see at the very bottom of this large tower that oversees almost the entire city. You can see at the very top is an odd, like crystal-like formation, and you can the odd crystal-like formation as well looks almost like branches of a tree. And the very bottom of this tower, you guys can see looks to be some large entrance of sorts, but you can't make any other details other than that.
Can we go really quick, guys? Can we take a detour to the tree building?
Sure, what for?
Because it looks like a tree.
Are there any Queen's Guards around?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there's a bunch of Queen's Guard over here.
can I wave at one of them? Or I'm
Sure.
gonna wave at one of them and walk up slowly. And speak to them in Undercommon. What's that building over there? Can we go? Point.
They'll look in that direction and then look back at you. Speaking of Undercommon, right?
Yep.
That's the Malinothquar archives. It's where we have all of our books, but it's pretty off. You know, it's pretty secure, pretty private. But she'll look at the other one. I guess if you guys really want, you could probably get clearance. But it's not a guarantee though.
Oh, who do we have to talk to get clearance?
Well, you can talk to one of us, asking for it, or you could talk to the guards outpost there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We'll go ask whoever's working over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can go. We just might not be allowed in, so don't walk up when we get there right away. Like, don't go inside.
Okay. Did they say what it is?
Oh, right. Archives.
Oh,
But it's a secure place. We need clearance, but we can ask the guards near there.
okay.
Let's go. Hey, Carl, do you like libraries?
Yes, except the one
Hey.
I'm a warlock of.
Oh,
Oh, maybe don't poop on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess just trying the outline. Alright. As you get here,
oh.
upon closer inspection, there are two grand staircases that lead up to a central entrance. And now that you're closer, you do notice that some of the designs of the tower itself, which you thought initially was maybe like strands of the crystal formation near the top, is actually just very large webs. It seems the tower is completely enveloped in webs. And you can see, then as you begin to approach, you can see that kind of climbing on the side of the building and starting to make their way over towards you guys is a Drider, one of the high priestesses.
Everyone be polite. There's a
We-
high priestess.
Should we bow?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Just don't be. I don't know.
Nope.
Vulgar.
Okay.
No, she did.
Vulgar.
Fucking dies.
Alright,
She
wrong
saw
token,
us
wrong
and she
token.
died.
The Red Death came for her.
She thought we were ugly.
You're gonna blame us? No.
Where? And she slowly starts to descend down to you. She'll start speaking to you guys in common. Hello. How can I help you?
Hi. Carl. Like, can I like push Carl to the front of the group to talk?
No. Mushi's gonna pull him back because obviously, like, Mushi doesn't want to put him in a comfortable spot because Komoto is or like a slave race here, so I don't think it would be comfortable for him.
Broc's fully forgotten about that. He's just like, Carl is the smart one. He knows books.
Mushi's just gonna like step up from him and just be like, "It's okay, I got it." Hello, we saw and heard that we're just gonna look up. Her neck really hurts from looking all the way up. Oh, my neck. That this is like archives and that it's secure, but if we really want to, we could try to get clearance to come in and read books. And we have 2 people at least who really like books. So could we go read books, please, madam?
Well, normally we would say no, even to nobles, but you're a different case. Tell you what. Right now the archives is unavailable. You won't be able to enter it. But if you'd like to come back in a day or so, I'll go inside. I'll speak to the librarian, see how he feels about having a couple of guests over. He's a bit of a character when it comes to the library. And if you come back and he said he's given the okay, then we'll give you permission to come in for a few hours.
Oh, yay. Thank you. Oh, you heard it. Underdark protectors. In 1 or 2 days, we come back.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I hope Carl recognizes that Mushi was trying to be nice, but she was just awkward about it and just shoved herself in front. So it seemed more rude than kind. Where are we going again?
Off we go to the farming district.
Alright. You guys find a staircase down. Guards will look at you and kind of move aside a little bit while you guys pass through.
Thank you.
Mushi and Honey are gonna roll down the stairs.
Hold up.
Oh no, they didn't like the rolling.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Shh. Oh, Broc, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
Alright.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all. As you guys are going down this street, as you get to this point, you start to, turn the corner. Broc, something catches your eye. a sign in a distant building, a sign with a symbol of a flower.
The
You
flower
haven't seen,
stances.
specifically it's a shop sign, and you haven't seen any shop signs that have flowers or any symbolism like flowers or herbs or anything like that.
Where exactly?
This building here.
Cool. I'm gonna speed up.
All right. Broc starts sprinting.
I have not found any plants in a long time, and I'm getting very worked up about it.
Broc, as you start to sprint, you can see the name of the shop come into vision. The shop, almost ironically, is called the Giant's Thumb. And underneath it
It was
is
made for you.
2 words: exotic flowers.
Brooke's gonna die.
I'm actually gonna die. Exotic flowers. Is it open?
Yes, it is open, and as you and Bishop quickly stand in front of it, the both of you can see the way the shop is set up is just like a glass, what do you call it? A wall, I guess. It's a large window, I guess, and you
Okay.
can see through it. And you can see that there is a couple of vases with flowers, very carefully arranged. The flowers of which you have not seen before.
Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Is there like somebody working here?
Yeah, would you like to enter the shop?
Yes. 1,000,000% yes.
Alright. First, let me reveal the giant slump for you. There you go. And as you enter the shop, let's take a quick 5-minute break.
Woo!
Oh,
Sounds good.
Because I need to use the washroom, and in the meantime, I'm also gonna get the token.
I'm gonna go grab some water.
Yep.
Right. Well, we'll take a quick little 5-minute break, and then we'll resume where we left off. And we resume. All right. Are all of you entering the place, or is it just Broc and I guess Bishop?
I'm gonna sit outside and draw on the ground again.
I'll enter with.
Alright. Barb will chill outside with Mushi. Right. Then the 3 of you plus Olivia?
Yeah.
Right. As you guys enter the shop, make it a bit clearer that you guys are entering. There you go. As you guys enter the shop, you are immediately greeted with the scent of various flowers. It is a small shop. The way the shop is set up, as you notice when you enter it, is that there's only a very small portion of the actual building used for the store, and the rest of it is likely the actual home for the person in charge of the shop, who's running the shop. But the place is pretty small and it's quaint, but it does have multiple flowers and it seems to be pretty tidy and well kept. The aroma is very pleasant, which is a stark contrast to many of the places you've seen or been in here in the Underdark and even in the city. You can see that the flowers vary from different colors, but well, actually, the 3 of you are top. Hold up, 3 of you are not from the Underdark, so you don't see flowers like roses or lilies or anything like that. No. These are all weird flowers to you. Some of them you guys do recognize as the ones that you found in the tomb of Olorite. It is the reddish orange flowers, but you also see some other flowers. You see some rose-like flowers, but they seem to be more like the stem of the plant seems to be more curved and wavy, and the rose quotation mark is a more bluish green color. You see some other flowers that are more bright yellow with like spots of orange, and you see a couple of flowers that you think are mushrooms at first, but then you realize they're just really weird, like Venus flytrap like flowers, but it's like closed. So if you're thinking of like a mushroom, it's like, here, I'll draw it out for you. So like the plant pretty much looks like this, but it's like closed here, if that makes sense.
Oh,
So you see a couple of
interesting.
those. And yeah, and as you enter the shop and you start seeing those things, you see that there is the sound in the air as you guys enter of a little bell dinging, and
Oh my god.
you see some movement come from the back of the shop as you see a lumbering fella comes on over. This individual, you haven't seen many people like him, and those that you have seen have been in the streets and in such a rough state because they were enslaved. You didn't even notice that this individual was the same species, as this one is a very this individual is a very stark contrast from those other like beast-like people that you've seen. This individual is very well dressed. He's got his sleeves rolled up, probably to tend to the plants. He has an apron. He's very well kept. He even has like a jeweled collar around his neck that looks to be like gold. And he's very well kept and groomed despite all of his hair. Hold up. You see this guy.
Oh my god, I love him. Is that what's the name?
This is a Quaggoth.
Ah, Quaggoth. Thank you. Appreciate that.
And as he approaches, he is a tall fella, almost as tall as you, Broc, standing at about 7 foot to like around that. So he's about your height, maybe slightly taller. And as he enters the shop and looks at you all, he shows a bright smile as he greets you all. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the Giant's Thumb. You seem to be adventurous. How can I help you?
Hi. Are these your plants?
Why, yes, they are.
Can I like shake his hand like very vigorously? It's very nice to meet you. My name is Broc. I would love to hear all about these plants, these beautiful flowers, if you're willing to share.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Broc. I'd be happy to share my joys of botany with a fellow individual. My name is Quaddled. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
A pleasure likewise.
Right. Well, what flower piques your interest, Broc? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't quite get the names of your friends here.
Oh, this is Bishop, and that's Cassius, and that's Cassius's bird, Olivia. She's not very nice to talk to, but she's, seems cool.
Oh, what an interesting creature. He looks at the owl. Right. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Note: he is speaking common, by the way.
Cool.
Right. Well, yes. What flowers pique your interest?
All of them. Which one's your favorite? What's your favorite to care for?
Oh, my favorite to take care of. Oh, it's a difficult question. They all have their charms. Well, I suppose first I should answer that question with another question, if you don't mind. Are you asking me what my favorite flower is of the ones I have here, or just in general?
I guess either. I don't really know any of the like local flora from kind of this area or the Underdark in general. So I'm just really interested in learning any of it. And also, it's been a while since I've met a fellow. Well, I'm technically a farmer, but like somebody who deals with plants, and I'm just very excited about that.
Well, a farmer certainly knows their way around plants. I mean, it's very well respected. You shouldn't put yourself down just because of that.
I appreciate that.
Of course. No, it'll kind of walk you around, just talking about the many plants. When you gets to the reddish orange flowers that you guys have seen from the tomb of Olore, he will let you know that they are called cinder flowers.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna type this because I'm slow to write. Cinderflower. Okay.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, just going through my notes right now. Probably should have gone in the during the break. In the meantime, Bishop and Cassius, what are you guys doing? You guys doing anything in particular?
No,
Standing
there.
incredibly still, looking straight ahead.
Just looking at the flowers. Trying not to touch anything.
Okay. Alright. We'll start going around. He'll get to the mushroom like plant. Yes. Yes, these ones here are known as the devil's mushrooms. Don't be mistaken for their appearance. They are very much flowers and not mushrooms. Though I guess, I guess they are comparable to an extent, but they are more flower-like. They don't grow from the rot of other things. They very much need to be nurtured and taken care of. I do like these ones quite a lot. They are interesting. They feed on the lizards that come crawling on by. Naturally, I have a barrel of lizards in the back that I feed it. But yes, and these ones here, these gorgeous blue flowers with quite an interesting stem. These are called azuliums. They are quite popular here in Malanothquar. And lastly, these bright yellow flowers with the orange dots, very captivating. These ones are called oradians. These ones are they don't sell quite well. They You see, they have a property to them that causes people to itch if they touch the petals for too long.
Cool. I'm just so excited. Okay. Oh, thank you. Soliums. I spelled that so wrong. Okay. I have a couple questions about these actually. The cinder flowers, they're really, they were in the tomb. Are they usually used for like specific purposes, like respect or mourning or things like that?
Not so much the mourning. I wouldn't say that, but cinder flowers are quite popular when it comes to burials, yes, to tombs and whatnot. But it's not necessarily to mourn, but more the flower has a symbolism of life, which is almost ironic considering it's usually used to respect the dead. But it's more of a way to honor the dead, to kind of light their way into the afterlife. It's a very pleasant flower, and it's usually used in those ways, but more often than not, it's usually used as a flower for those that are well respected within their communities.
Are they called cinder flowers just because of their appearance?
Well, yes. They also have a tendency to, well, maybe I shouldn't do that here. But if you were to hypothetically purchase one and then light it on fire, the flowers tend to give off a very brilliant effect to them. And they are highly resistant to flames, but, and I must preface by saying this, because I have had complaints about this before, just because something is resistant doesn't mean it's immune. So the flowers will eventually wilt if you don't do anything about the flames.
Fascinating. That's so cool. That's so cool. Can I ask, are they, maybe a weird question, are they like edible?
I wouldn't say, I mean, they're not poisonous, if that's your concern.
Okay.
Cinder flowers aren't poisonous, but know how edible they are can depend on the person. I mean, they don't exactly have much flavor, but you won't die from eating it.
Cool. Thank you. Can I ask you some questions about the other ones?
Sure.
Sure. The devil's mushrooms, they're where do they grow usually?
Well, typically they grow in more dark areas, which is why they are often confused for mushrooms. But the way you point them out from a regular mushroom is that these will always be sprouting from dirt. Always from dirt, soil, things of those regards. And you can usually, the fastest way to tell is you literally just toss a lizard every here and there. And if one of the mushrooms snaps at it, then that's the one. And that's the devil's mushroom. But they're typically found in the dark recesses of caves, things of that regard. And typically where a lot of, like an ecosystem has been established, as that is likely where lizards and other small little critters will go and drink water and eat and whatnot. It's a quite rare flower, naturally. It's not there's not exactly many places in the Underdark that have an ecosystem like that.
So then it eats lizards and just kind of like reptiles, or does it eat other things?
No, it'll eat large bugs, but those are less common than small little lizards. But they'll eat a large bug if it comes across. It'll even bite your finger if you try to put it there. But not to worry, it won't do anything. It'll just feel a bit weird.
Ooh, I want to try that so bad. What does it take to keep them alive?
Just the usual things. There's nothing too crazy about them. Just keep them watered in the vase. Have them have a good source of lunarium light. Well, not all of them. Some of them only require that. Like the devil's mushroom doesn't require that, for instance. But these azuliums are a bit of a chore to grow and nurture because they rely on the light of lunarium. But if you have one handy, then you should be fine.
And oh, I didn't even think about that. So cinder flowers and devil's mushrooms and all of them, they glow under they grow using glow shroom light?
Yes, things like that. Azuliums in particular need more stronger sources of light, and that's where the lunarium comes in. But the other ones just require very little bits of light. So places rich with vegetation, a bioluminescent vegetation, will more than suffice.
Wow. Can I ask you more about the azuliums?
Of course. But before that, outside, how are you guys doing? Or I guess just Mushi, because Carp's just chilling. Mushi, anything?
I posted in the chat what I'm drawing.
Draw.
ETYLGINR question mark.
That's Ginnar.
Yeah.
Ginnar.
Like...
Ginnar question mark?
Cassius. Owl. Honey Ushi Karpa. Fish up.
Shit.
Doodling away, nice.
So cute.
I like how everyone's a stick figure and Carl's just just a blob.
It's just a blob.
Mushi's blobbish too.
Yeah. She's so cute.
She got legs. Carp doesn't even have legs or arms.
What's cooler?
Just a cylinder.
Oh my god, the ass on the bottom left.
It's so cute.
Olivia just looks like a bug.
She looks like a baby.
Yeah, Mushi's just drawing right now.
Sounds good.
Do you like my drawing?
Yes, it's very good.
Do you think your archive thing would like this? Maybe we can put it in there.
Probably not.
What?
But I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I can pick up the piece of dirt and take it with me. Or is it stone? I start dirt? Stone?
Right, meanwhile, back in there, Broc, what do you want to ask?
I guess just what's up with the flowers? Why are they so popular? why do they require more light? Stuff like that.
Alright. Well, Quano will just... I'm not gonna RP at all. But Quano will basically just start giving you like general information about them. There's nothing too crazy, like why some flowers are more popular than others. It's kind of just, he doesn't really know. It's just people just like how they look.
Okay.
And then outside of that, he doesn't really know why some flowers require more light than others. Probably he doesn't really understand all of that. Yeah. Also, besides those are the only types of flowers he has in his shop. Again, the shop is small.
Okay.
As he's giving you all this information, as he wraps up, he'll then go, yes, and normally I would have a couple of other different types of flowers here to show individuals, but you know how it is. It's a bit difficult getting flowers down here. Not many people look for flowers, and the ones that do, the vast majority of my customers are nobles or people who have had recent deceased family members or cherished allies. He'll kind of take a moment and then look at you. Oh, but you're an adventurer, right? You're all adventurers, right?
Yep.
Oh, how fortuitous. Well, as a matter of fact, if you're willing, I do have a matter I've been meaning to get to, but I haven't really been able to. There's a plant that I'm looking for. You see, I'm not an adventurer. Kind of, you know how it is. I kind of earned my way up to my status, but I still have my limitations. I still have the rules enforced onto me. So there are certain districts I am unable to enter. If you're interested, nearby, near the farming district, further down south here, there's a large lake called Ahron Lake. There's a rare plant I've been really needing to get, but I haven't been able to. And I don't get many adventurers coming around these parts. But if you're willing to get them for me, I'd be willing to pay.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be happy to get that for you. What kind of what are you looking for? Mushi, I love you.
Hey. Yes. Well. Yeah, he'll kind of look at you all. Hold up, let me make. That's honestly kind of funny. Let's take a look at the three of you. Well, I don't know about. Take no offense, I don't know about your friends here, but you definitely seem capable. The plant I'm looking for is a plant. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's called a Kelpie. It's like a bundle of large like a seaweed like substance, but it's not seaweed. It's very much. Well, I mean, all plants are living, but it's a bit of a mischievous plant. Don't know if you heard about it. There's a bit of stories and whatnot. It's the reason why Ahron Lake is kind of off limits. But I've been really meaning to get my hands on it, and I will advise you. Kelpies have been known to. I'll put it this way. The flower I mentioned before, the devil's mushroom, how it snaps at lizards. Think of it like that. It's Kelpies are the same way, except they snap at people. They pull them into water and drown them. But I'm sure capable adventurers such as you are more than willing to take one down and bring it along. What say you?
Yeah. We're going to the farming district anyway. Is there a specific way to harvest them?
Well, I'm not exactly. I'm not well taught in that regard, but I'll offer you the following deal or contract.
Okay.
I'll offer you and your group collectively. I don't know. I don't know if these two are in your group or if you have more people, but I'll offer whoever completes it, the collective. I'll offer 10 gold pieces for every kelpie that you bring, or I'll offer you six gold pieces for every unit of pre-harvested kelpie that you bring. So if you know how to harvest it, I'll you bring me the already harvested units prepared and whatnot. I'll pay a little bit more.
Sorry, so it's how much for every kelpie and how much?
So he'll offer you. So if you guys just bring the whole kelpie, for every whole kelpie you bring, he'll give you 10 gold pieces. Or if you try to make a harvest check to harvest like the pieces off the kelpies, which can be more than just one unit. For every unit you harvest and bring to him, he'll give you 6 gold pieces.
Okay. Cool.
So essentially, if you fight the kelpie, you kill it. If you bring it back, there's a guaranteed chance you get 10 gold pieces. Simple enough. But if you harvest it, there's a chance that you get none. There's a chance that you get more, depending on how you roll. But if you luck out and you get all the units, you will be paid a lot more.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, for sure. Yeah, we'll for sure do that.
Also, because I did mention that name,
I'll do that.
give me a second. Then there's 2 of you here. One moment. You 3, Cassius, Bishop, Broc, you can all make a nature check.
Or
Beepers. Thank you, Cassius.
Fortunately, Cassius is very
Thank
studious.
God.
Actually, Bishop, you're... No, Bloodhunters don't affect... They don't care about plants, right? I think
No.
it's Fae, Fiends...
just creatures.
Okay. One moment. Okay. Cassius, you know what a kelpie is. You've heard about them. They are definitely in the material plane. You know that they are, like, he kind of explained it all. They're seaweed-like creatures. They're like plants, and they have been known to lure people into water, where they then pull their victims down and drown them. Other than that, you also know that they have a tendency to be ambush creatures, and to kind of disguise themselves as other creatures. All in all, to try and lure people into the water. Yeah.
It's interesting. I will share that with the group whenever we get back to Mushi as well.
That's good. Right. Well, if you could do that for me, I would very much appreciate that. I'm open until the evening, when the lunarium starts to glow. And that's when I'll be closing up shop. So if you want to come anytime before, then I'll be here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Not a problem. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do?
If you were to eat the Iranians, that's not how you say it.
I would not recommend that.
Would it make your stomach itch?
Those are poisonous.
They're poisonous. Okay, cool.
So, not those ones.
All right, then I'm good. Thank you.
Would you happen to be interested in buying one of them, perhaps?
Oh, yes, 100%. I would love to buy a couple of cinder flowers.
Oh, how nice, how nice. How many are you looking for?
Could I buy like, how much is in a bouquet? How much are they?
Give me 1 second.
Don't remember.
Let me open up my thing.
He's pulling up his table.
I literally, yes. Give me a moment. Well, how many are you looking to get? Sorry?
Maybe like 6. That's like a
6?
bouquet. Sure.
Very well, very well. Right. Well, for 6 cinder flowers, how does... How does... Oh. How does 2 silver pieces sound?
That sounds more than reasonable. In fact, I will give you 3 silver pieces because you've been really awesome.
Oh, you're too kind.
And I appreciate you sharing with me.
Of course, of course. And he'll start grabbing, he'll grab some 6 cinder flowers and he'll start to kind of wrap them up in a bouquet of sorts, or more of a basket, but then he'll hand them to you.
Thank you.
The pleasure's all mine.
I know. We will be back later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bishop, you still in the place?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, alright.
Mushi, Carl, I got you guys flowers. I'm gonna give a flower to everybody. You could light them on fire.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, I put it on my sword.
Yeah, you should light it on fire. I'm gonna light one of them on fire.
I'm gonna start eating it.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna light it on fire first?
Oh, but then I can't eat it if it's on fire.
Okay. Well,
This
if
way I
that's,
keep
if
it
that's
with
how you
me.
enjoy it best, then that's okay.
I keep it with me.
Right. You light one of these flowers up, and they begin to
Yeah.
glow very bright, and they kind of sparkle. They kind of reflect over the light of the dancing lights all around you guys in the air. Looks... What's the word I'm looking for? The flower looks like holographic in a sense, like holographic red-orange.
Oh, that's cool.
As it is currently enveloped in flames, and it hurts your hand.
Oh, it's so cool. I'm gonna hold
Do
it
like
as
a
long
little
as I
circle
can.
with it.
Your hands start to burn, right?
Okay, I'm gonna set it down.
Alright. Bishop, you also light one, right?
No, I got one. I didn't
didn't
set it
light
on fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on. Well, I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna change swords, but I'll put it on my new sword later.
Nice. Nice. Fire is lit. What do you guys do? What are you guys thinking of doing?
I'm gonna wait till either it goes out or I'm gonna try and put it out if it doesn't go out fast, and then we can, I guess, head off.
You're gonna try to put it out? Sorry?
I don't know how long it's gonna burn for.
Well, I can see the flower is starting to wilt slightly. So it's starting to burn now.
Okay, so it only lasts like a couple of minutes.
I mean, a couple of seconds. I suppose.
Okay, got it.
I mean, think of it like this: if you got a flower and you let it on flame, like IRL, a couple seconds it's gone. This one's like 40 seconds in, 30 to 40 seconds in, and then it starts to die a little bit.
I'm just imagining like a sparkler.
Sure.
Awesome. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna pick up the stem like a responsible citizen, and we'll keep going. Tell Mushi about it. Mushi, do you want to go harvest some kelpies for money?
What's a Ghelfi?
It's like a seaweed thing. Cassius knows more about it, right?
It's a like thing, creature, plant that can disguise itself and lure things into the water so it can strangle and drown it.
Well, that sounds scary.
Lovely.
Yeah, but it's a new plant and it's very rare. And the shopkeeper said that he'll give us 10 gold pieces for each full kelpie that we bring back, or 6 gold pieces for every pre-harvested piece of kelpie, which I can try and harvest.
Is 10 gold pieces a lot?
I don't know.
Does anyone understand the coin thing?
I'll put it this way: you have 48.
It's good.
That's about 25% roughly of all your income, of all the money you have right now.
You know,
It's
considering
just
we have,
Mushi in general not knowing.
we haven't got any money since we got here, so
You could use the money to buy arrows.
Guess we can do that, yeah. Sure? You guys are going to drown, right?
I mean, I'll try not to. I can hold my breath for a long time, it's fine.
I don't think I can.
You don't have a mouth. Do you breathe?
I don't have nostrils either.
Yeah. Do you need to breathe?
I don't know. Such are the mysterious ways of myconids.
we don't have biology classes in Mike, and it's cool.
We just spore.
Okay, well, shall we?
Wait! Do you guys like my drawing?
Ooh,
Oh my gosh, I love your drawing.
is that me?
It's good.
Yeah, and this is your new cool sword that's gonna come out soon.
Ooh, hell yeah. I do hope
And-
it's a little bigger than that, though.
I tried drawing Cassius, and Kralpa's books, but I had a hard time making a good shape. Which explains why everyone else looks like crap. Squares are rectangles. I think that's what they're hard.
That's fair. It looks really cool.
Thank you. Such are the mysterious ways of the myconids. And now I'm gonna use my foot to kind of just get rid of it so it's not left behind. Okay, let's go.
Wait, before we go anywhere, first of all, Broc, do you still want to go to the farming district?
Yeah, that is in the side quest is like in the farming district, so it's like the same kind of.
The hell's a
direction.
side quest?
I said that out of character, so that's on you.
Okay. And then the last thing, okay, so to specifically find it, or to get a better idea of where it is once we get to the farming district, we have a lot of spellcasters here. I am not a druid. I got nothing to do with plants. Plants don't like me. I don't like them. So if
like
any of you
plants?
guys, you didn't hear that. If any of us got any kind of divination magic to locate things, specifically animals or plants, that would be useful.
I'm playing with my hair right now. What did you say?
Cassius does not repeat himself.
Well, I was
We're gonna
playing with
go-
my hair.
I'm gonna go look for plants, and so we should figure out if we have any magical ways to look for plants.
Oh.
Do you have any good ways to look for plants?
Do you?
No, I have a sword and my heart.
I'm gonna sit back down. I'm gonna think. Honey, do I know anything?
About your bedroom.
Oh,
Bedroom.
I do? I'm trying to remember. Oh, oh, I think I have a thing. Yep. Yep. But I need to know what it looks like or a picture or description.
Well, you said that it looks like a bundle of seaweed, but it's not quite seaweed.
Did he say a color?
Cassius will cast prestidigitation and create an image of it,
Oh,
a little
hell yeah.
trinket of it.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, that'll work.
Hell yeah. Magic. Magic is
I
so
can,
cool. That seems so useful.
if we go to the place and I sit down and think long and hard enough, which she just means for troll casting, then I can find it, I think.
Okay.
Such are the ways of the mysterious magnets.
I'm gonna sit down on the ground next to Mushi.
Is this where they are?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait for you to do your thinking.
Wait.
Okay.
I don't think we're anywhere near the place though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
We're told a
misunderstood. That's
giant
not me.
lake.
I thought you were gonna sit down and do that here. It's like, okay. I was ready to wait.
Mushi would say like whenever we go near the place, then she'll spend some time to try and think on it.
Sure, that's fine. Then shall we head over?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go to the lake. Let's
Gonna
go to
stand
the
up-
beach. Beach episode, everybody.
Go to the beach.
Nikki.
Does the Underdark have beaches and does Mushi know about it?
No. You
What's
don't
a
know about it at
beach?
least.
It's by the water.
A bad name that we call each other.
I'm gonna look over at Honey.
It's a female dog.
Badger?
All right, off we go.
It's funny. Bad word. You too, Honey. You too.
You shouldn't teach her bad words. She's a kid.
As you guys start to whoa. Gets to this point, as you can see within sight, a large number of tents gathered in an area.
Uh-oh.
Fireball.
You also hear a large,
No.
rowdy commotion as people are shouting
Uh-oh.
in this area.
Oh, bizarre.
Bizarre.
I know, you gotta get closer.
Bizarre.
Let's go.
I was ready for you to be like, "Welcome to the slums," and I was like, "Fuck!" And then Cassius was like, "Fireball!" I was like, "No!" Be so bad. But I see bizarre makes sense. It makes
Especially
a lot
if
more
we
sense.
just made the oath to not hurt innocent people.
Fireball.
It's like Fireball the Bizarre.
Oh my gosh.
As you get to this point, as you're now getting getting closer. You can see that underneath the tents are various people. They are the ones that are shouting and kind of trying to get the attention of customers, of people wandering in between the tents. These are vendors of some kinds, and judging from the atmosphere, what's going on, and the fact that the people shouting are typically shouting the things like 2 for 5 gold pieces, 1 for 3 gold pieces, you know, things like of that nature. This is likely the bazaar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold in my spores.
Can I just can I look around and see if we notice if there's anyone that's familiar?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
I shall join in as well.
Perception check.
So I'll help. I'm gonna sniff for Mothman.
Cool.
Get a sniff for Mothman.
Off, man.
Alright.
Why for Mothman?
Is that everyone make a perception check?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
As you guys are looking around, you don't see anybody that you recognize, anybody familiar. You do see every now and again like 1 or 2 lepidons kind of wandering around. But most of the ones that you see are the vendors themselves. But it's only like a handful of them, and none of them you recognize. One thing I will bring up, however, Bishop. Give me 1 second, actually. Going through my large amounts of notes here. Sorry.
oh my god.
Bishop, make 10 Constitution saving throws.
No. Bishop, because you made a perception check, and it is pretty high. As you're kind of looking around, also trying to help out the group, see if you guys spot anyone you recognize or whatnot, something catches your ear. Something catches your hearing. You hear something. You hear a commotion that is not necessarily one of, trying to sell a customer something, but you hear a commotion of arguing, and specifically you hear likely a customer screaming things like you're conning me, this and that, you Fae are all the same, can't trust Fae, yada yada, things of that nature.
Oh shit. Guys, I think there's something we should go look into real quick. And I'll
Okay.
go in the direction of the. Where is it?
It's coming from an area over here.
I'm gonna walk up to Carl and Cassius and hold their hands. Let's not get lost.
Cassius's hand is limp.
Buddy.
Damn.
Is Cassius still sad?
Depression arc.
Is Cassius still sad? It's been like an hour.
Just double checking.
It has been at least an hour.
Damn, this depression thing is really gonna take some time.
Hand holding.
That's crazy.
Mushi doesn't have a lot of fingers to interlock fingers.
Aw.
Two
Little
things.
nubs.
As you guys are moving through the tents or whatnot, following Bishop, as Bishop, you are heading towards the direction of the commotion. Two things before, or I guess one thing before that. One thing I will point out is you guys start to notice there is a building, like a large building of some kind, that seems to be purposely in the middle of this large bazaar. The tents are not accurate. There's a lot more. This large building that seems to be very well kept. The architecture, I will point out, is slightly different than the rest of the buildings. It seems to be made out of more resilient materials. It doesn't seem to have much wood used in it. but the stone materials or stone-like materials used to make it seem to have been purposely shaped in a way to look like branches or leaves or things like that, but it is not that. You also see that there is a large banner that seems to be kind of decorating the building in multiple places. But you can't quite make out this symbol, but it looks circular in nature. It is really far. But you do notice it, it's pretty tall compared to the tents. And then the second thing I will mention, as you guys are now approaching the tent where all the commotion is happening. Bishop, you get to a tent where it looks, it's a very small, I mean all the tents are small, but you see there is an elven customer, a male drow who seems to be kind of holding up like a gold amulet of some kind, and he seems to be pointing and shouting at the vendor in charge of this tent. And as you approach, you will hear him go, "You sold me a fake pendant, and I know it. I know that you knew." And then you hear like other people like, "Hey man, it's not worth it. Like stop. Like you're making a scene. Like people are coming."
Hello, gentlemen. What seems to be the problem here?
The problem is that this thing, and as he points, now getting past like the tent walls, and you're able to now see into the tent, you can see that the vendor in question is a satyr. Is a male satyr who seems to be kind of not mad, not nonchalant, but very just like bothered, like very just inconvenienced. And he's kind of just a little bit smug about it, and he's just like, "Oh brother, this guy." He's like, this thing sold me a fake amulet. He told me it was gold, and he charged me 30 whole gold pieces for it. He said it was a steal. And little did I know, he was actually robbing me, because this is fake gold. This is a copper amulet that he coated with a fake material that looks like gold. You knew it, you sold it to me, and I want my money back. You see the satyr kind of shrug like, "Hey man, I don't know what to tell you. It was gold when I sold it to you. Alright? You can't come in here now. I keep telling you. You keep coming in here. You can't con me out of money. Alright? I've seen a lot of people like you. Okay? You come in here and you're like, oh, you sold me a fake amulet. No, I sold you a real one. You're coming back here now with a fake one, trying to con me out of more money. Alright? You can't con me out of money, fella. I was actually raised in the Feywild, unlike you, elf." The audacity! And at this point, he starts to kind of throw the amulet onto the counter, and it looks like he's getting ready to fight. "Oh, the elf's gonna fight me now. Here we go!" And all the people are trying to hold them back.
Hey guys, let's break it up here. Let's not come to blows for this.
Yeah, I will look at the satyr and I will start speaking in Sylvan, and I'll say, "Come on, man! Like, did you rob the guy?"
You'll see he looks a bit stunned at first, like he kind of points at himself, like, "Talking to me?" And then he'll go, in Sylvan, "Oh, I didn't realize we had people here with some class. Sorry about this inconvenience. This passerby can't take a hint if it hit him in the face. I'll be right with you. There's no problem at all. I'm just dealing with another inconvenience. Sorry about that, ma'am." Right, well, if you're not here for a fight and looking to be imprisoned, then please do us all a favor and screw off.
No.
I'm gonna tell my dad about this. Just you watch. And you'll see him
Okay,
kind
he's one of those
about
guys.
to leave.
I don't feel bad anymore.
You'll see him leave, but then come back, take the pendants, and he'll leave. Upset. And you'll see
Did
the
we find
people just.
Ripple?
You'll see the people kind of just look around, looking at this satyr. This isn't a show. I'm running a business. Get lost unless you're here to purchase things. The crowd begins to somewhat disperse at this point.
I lean into the tent and say, it's still in Sylvan. Are you selling like anything other than shoddy stuff, or do you have anything good?
We'll kind of look around. Start speaking in Sylvan. Because you have... You're alright. So I'll put it this way, right? Friend to friend. Nothing that you would be interested in.
I see. You know, I'm not one to get into your business and stuff, but you know, maybe get some real merchandise, and then people won't be complaining about it.
But you know how it is. It's a bit hard to make some money down here, and you know, a satyr's gotta do what a satyr's gotta do to sustain themselves. It's a little better than the Feywild,
suppose.
mind you, but you know.
Well, if you have to do what you're doing, just, you know, just do it at rich people, I guess.
Anybody who's a sucker is a sucker good enough for me.
Don't take money from people who need money. You know, that guy, yeah, kind of deserved it, man. You know, some people really work hard for their money, and
Oh, but my friend, I'm from the Feywild, as I'm sure you may know, as you know our tongue.
yeah, very aware.
We like to... Trickery is fun. I'll just put it this way, you know? And if a fool doesn't know how to trick, you know, that's fun for me. It lets me live. You know,
I bet it is,
buy
buddy.
things. But you know, you gotta be smarter.
Yeah, just trying to look out for you, man. There will be a time that someone else won't be as nice as the other guy, and might be your ass on the line. So just be careful, man.
At this point, also, I will say, Broc, are you like beside Bishop right now?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
All right. Bishop, are you done conversing with him? Are you going to take your leave now?
Yeah, I'll look at his stuff, like see that there is nothing of value. And it's like, all right, guys, we're done here.
No, it's mainly just like jewelries, but I mean, judging from the last interaction, they're likely fake.
Yeah.
As
all right,
you
good luck, guy.
Start to make your leave. You'll see him go, oh, we'll speak in Sylvan. Is this Goliath with you?
Yeah.
Mm,
What's it about?
darn
I'm
a
gonna peek
shame.
my head in.
Never mind then. I was interested in perhaps taking that weapon off his hands, but
Oh, you could.
Yeah, no, that's a terrible idea.
maybe not.
He will snap you like a twig.
I have my ways. But if it's with you, I'd rather not.
Yeah. All right.
As he's looking at you, Broc, you're meeting eyes. He'll start speaking to you in common. And he'll go. It'll give you a smile. What's your passive insight? 14. He'll give you a smile, which you can tell is a very fake one, or a very mischievous one. And he'll go, "Good day, aspiring champion. I hope you have a nice day."
Thanks, you too.
Hmm?
Can I see if there's anything interesting real quick in his tent?
There's a lot of really cool looking jewelry. There's like gold earrings, and there's an amulet, and you see that there are a couple of gold rings, and like a silver one.
But is there anything interesting?
Outside of that, not really.
She knows.
Was this supposed to be an opportunity to get a pearl?
I mean, the bazaar may have a pearl. No,
You're not gonna find a pearl with him.
not with him. No.
Not a magical one.
Why did Gabe have us interact with him?
Good question.
What is the reason? What's the
Why
reason?
are we talking to this guy?
All right, let's go look for Ripple.
It's like this game's throwing us this. It's gotta mean something.
It must mean something.
What is it?
He's a future villain.
He's gonna come back for sure.
I want to interact with the guy if I can while everyone's starting to walk off.
Sure.
Yes.
I'll walk up to the tent. The surface that he has all of his jewelry on, what's it made out of?
The surface?
Surface.
Oh, like wood.
Wood. Wonderful. Yeah. I'm gonna point to one of the earrings, or like a larger piece, maybe like a pendant or something that he has. I'll pick it up and I'll be like, this is real gold?
Oh yes, of course, my friend. The finest of golds, pillaged off of a corpse of an adventurer outside of the Malinoth Core.
Mm,
You can go ahead and
real gold.
Hold up, actually. This guy is lying.
Eh,
He's very
It's
bad
all
at it,
good.
especially given the previous things that were going on here. You're like, yeah, this guy's fucking lying.
Good. I pick it up, I hold it, I put it in between my hands, and I minor alchemy it into a chunk of iron, and I say, neat, and then I drop it on the wooden surface.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
It makes a loud thud sound as you put it onto the table. What did you do?
It's gold.
That's. I'll kind of scrape it around across the table, struggle to pick it up, looks at it. Did you just turn my golds earrings into, what is this, iron?
The neat trick, huh? Yeah. You know, the thing is about it though, is that normally I haven't been able to do that with real gold before. It's usually just wood and stone and iron and copper and silver. I wonder why that is.
Yep. How interesting. Good day to you, sir.
Have a good day.
Mm-hmm. As the rest of you see Cassius walk up with his back turned, you see him immediately like grab the earrings and like throw it in the back to try and get rid of it, to hide it.
Was there anything in there that was interesting to you, Cassius?
Yeah, he's selling chunks of iron. I don't know what he was doing with that and where he got it from, but maybe he's a secret tomb tapper, you know?
Maybe we should tell one of the Queen's Guard about that.
Nah. Leave the poor guy be. I just, you know, he likes fooling people, and I thought I should show him some real magic.
Nice.
Yeah, He's from the Feywild.
So
Those
Tomb
guys are
Tapper.
not trustworthy.
Should I be worried?
Oh, no, he's not dangerous.
Yeah, nah, he's a real
Just
beach.
annoying.
Beach. It sounds funny. Beach.
Beach. Yeah.
Beach.
All right. And as you guys are leaving the
Okay.
group, you guys will see the two individuals start to make their way over to you. One is a Lepidon, and the other one seems to be a human. And as they approach you guys, would you all happen to be adventurers?
I nod.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. We're looking for adventurers. Actually, we figured we'd come to the bazaar to maybe. Surely there'd be adventurers. Oh, what's our luck? Yes. Are you all free at the moment? Or in the foreseeable hour or so? We have a task which needed attending, and we'd be willing to pay a top coin.
So what's that about?
Yeah. And the Lepidon will start speaking up. Outside of Mount Althkar, our cart was attacked by a bunch of deep wrath. They broke down our wheels and they didn't let us take any of our stuff. So we had to run here, and ever since, and that was I think an hour or two ago. Yeah, it was about an hour or two ago. And all of our goods are there. We're merchants and we're trying to set up shop here, but all of our goods are there. If you're willing to come with us and protect us during this time, we'd be willing to pay you a hefty amount of coin for your help in retrieving the goods from our broken cart.
Mr. DM, is he lying?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an insight check.
What
Choose
is the first thing I was
back to
thinking of
back.
too?
I'm
Oh,
gonna do it too.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm usually not suspicious of people, but just dealing with these guys, I will do.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god.
Honey, thank God for honey.
I don't know if it'll count though, but that's a thing. But it's just funny, that's all. I just wanted to do it.
What did they say they were attacked by?
Deep
Wrath.
wrath.
Deep wrath. Thank you.
One moment.
I was waiting for that.
Yep. So, what did you guys get?
Not very
21,
high.
17, 12. All right. Sounds good. Who got those two? All right. All of you are kind of like, oh, these guys seem anxious. Weird. Except Mushi, as you're like, oh, this guy needs help. Honey starts to kind of nudge you. Badger. Something's off about these guys. Something's weird about them. And Bishop, you have a nose for lies, especially after this last bullshit you just saw. These guys aren't telling the full truth. You could tell they're telling some truth, but it's definitely not the full one. So
I've been holding my breath.
they're definitely lying
Sorry, keep
about
going.
something.
Do you relay that to the rest of the group, Bishop?
The one thing I will say though, all of you though, do know that they are anxious.
Yeah.
So what'd you say happened again? You got attacked by some...
Deep Wrath. Yeah, they're like, Deep Wrath.
Can I make a nature check on the nature of deep wraths, if they would be aggressive enough to attack a caravan?
Sure.
Can I also do a nature check on deep wraths?
Sure.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know if I
a
know what that is.
farmer. Fair enough. They are Underdark things, but
I don't know what that is.
they are Underdark things, but 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 Alright. Broc, you've heard of Deep Roth. You don't know much about them, but you do know they're like cattle-like creatures, so like cows and stuff like that. Whether or not they'll attack people, you're not sure. But they're animals, so if they're wild, maybe. You don't know much about them, though.
Okay.
Yeah, Deep Roth, we were making our way over here, and then a pack of like 5, I think, or 6 Deep Roths just came out of nowhere, and they just charged at our car, and it broke, and then our goods and our products were littered all over the place, and we tried to get a few of it. We got like a bag or 2, but then they started being very territorial, and we ran off because we're not really fighters.
And you're looking for adventurers and not the guards because.
Well, it's a little bit far off from the city. The guards aren't really. We tried talking to the guards, but then they said that they don't have time for this.
Honey says that they smell weird.
They do
Like
smell
bad weird.
don't they, honey?
I have a nose for things too.
When he says that the guards told him that they didn't have time for this, you feel like you guys are lying. You guys feel like he's lying about that.
You know, maybe we should try again. Maybe I'll go fetch a guard and we can all discuss this together. How about that?
Ooh, Cassius can use the sending stone.
Yeah.
Contact
You can
Minerva.
get Minerva.
Can we
She's
do
a
that
very
yet?
powerful person in here.
It's
I
not
think
done
you
yet.
can only use it once per day.
Yeah.
Shh, they don't even need to know.
They don't need to know
I
that.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I mean, if you really want to do that, you can, I guess. I don't think the guards are gonna help, though.
Oh, Minerva
they'll
will definitely
probably
help. She's on our
Yeah,
side.
they'll probably help us.
They kind of look at each other. I mean, I guess if we really need to, if it's gonna be quick, then sure. We're kind of on a tight. We're kind of worried our goods are gonna get stolen, though.
Hey, buddy, it's
Yeah.
okay. Like, take a breath. It's been an hour or 2. If something's gonna happen, it's already happened. So,
I would have stolen it for sure.
that's not helping, Carl. But thank you for the input. Yeah, I think there's really nothing to worry about because if something bad was gonna happen to your goods, it's probably already happened. So let's take a breather here. Let's all gain our little bit of composure, and we'll go get a guard, and the guards can help get rid of those cattle that are attacking your cart. Then I give 2 thumbs.
After you say that their goods would have already been stolen, you can see that they're even more like distressed about it.
I just mean we don't have to rush for time, guys. It's okay. Life's chill. I'm gonna stop talking now.
All right, I'm gonna go look for a guard.
All right. Doesn't take you long. You find a sentry walking around, probably just monitoring the bazaar, making sure like things like that don't get out of hand.
Hey, buddy, can you come over here and we have someone that seems to be have been robbed. So if you could just come help us for a little bit, it'll be quick.
Kind of points at himself. Sure, I guess. We'll come on
Thank you,
over.
appreciate it. Okay, now if you would please explain this to this gentleman here, what happened?
Yeah, so, and then they start explaining the whole thing to him. All right. Is that it? They'll turn to you guys. So, what seems to be the problem?
They can't get to the cart?
And that's my problem, how?
Because they're trying to set up shop in your city's bazaar. And it's right by the border of your home. And we asked
Yeah,
nicely with
I'm
a pretty
sure
please.
it's nice for your economy to have more people selling stuff, and if you can protect them,
Then they're gonna be more loyal to you and the Empire if they know that you'll protect them.
How far is your guys' cart? I think it's like a mile or something like that. Hmm. He'll kind of think about it and then shrug. We don't have the manpower as is to deal with this, especially as of the events that have transpired recently. Sorry, fellas, you're on your own. Anything else you need me here for? As I look at you guys.
I shake my
Nope.
head.
don't think you can help with anything else.
Very well. If you guys don't want to help us, that's fine.
You know, just
We already have somebody who's
just feel
interested. We'd feel more safe if there was more than just one, and an extra 5 would be nice.
Who else is interested?
Oh, we found another adventurer over there. He's kind of like a mercenary or something. So
What?
we don't really feel safe with him. But
My
it's all the help we can
badger
get.
thinks you're fishy.
I'm gonna go into
What? You guys aren't telling us the whole truth. What's going on?
We are telling you the truth. What do you mean?
You're withholding something.
Make a persuasion check.
nice.
Right? They'll kind of look at each other. The Lepidon will speak up. Look, listen, alright? It's gonna sound weird, but Deep Roth told us to come here and get adventurers to get back to the carts. Otherwise, they're not gonna let us get our stuff back.
They talk?
Yeah, I don't know. But look, we just really want our stuff back, alright? For all I care about, the Brocs can talk. I just want my goods. I got a family back home.
What do you guys want to do?
Does he seem truthful this time?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Another 17. I just realized I don't have any modifiers. That's a good roll.
You guys feel like he's telling the truth, but whether or not he's stuttering because he's anxious or because he's still withholding information, you don't know for sure.
No evil, too small for our scope, right, guys?
That's true.
Yeah, I suppose we can help.
I guess if we're like on guard, it's probably fine.
What if this is just a setup for the Deep Roth to eat us?
Well,
You eat them first,
Oh, Deep Roth don't
Yeah.
eat people.
but Mushi does.
My eyes widen.
The human will look at the Lepidon. He'll nod. It's true.
But like,
Lepidons wander the Underdark.
it depends, you know? Everything depends. Not while you're like alive and existing, just being normal. but I don't know. It's just normal to my goodness. Just bring everything back to the ground, and then it comes back. That's what my grandpa told me.
Yeah. Anyways, so are you guys coming to help us with the stuff? With our carts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's wonderful news to hear. The cart's that way. If you want to follow us, that'd be great.
Yeah. Just stay close by. No running off.
And you guys can follow them along.
All right.
Oh
Side
gosh.
quest to distract us from our side quest.
Oh, Riley, I don't
Bit of a
know if you
long
knew,
way.
but you can highlight like multiple tokens at once, and so you can drag Olivia and yourself at the same time.
Yeah, I've been doing that. It's just that sometimes I stand on top of you guys and it also highlights your tokens, and I'm like, I can't be bothered to do this anymore.
Oh, but you won't be able to move ours though, because you don't have permission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that.
As you guys get to this point, you guys can see this is a sentry outpost.
Fireball.
Alright. And as you guys get to this point, is that everyone? Oh no, Bishop's not there.
Before we like fully leave the city, I want to run up to one of the sentries.
I'm gonna eat you, rar.
No. We're just gonna be like,
This is another sentry outpost, by the way. Up to you, either one. Doesn't matter. I don't think, but
if you guys end up needing to look for a specific group of people who are really cool, and specifically if Minerva is looking for us, just tell her we're going to go help someone outside a little bit. I don't know. Here's, which is essentially like, here's our hall pass.
they'll look at each other, nod.
We'll be back soon, I think.
You see that the merchants are kind of talking to some of the guards. The guards kind of move out of the way, and you guys follow them. And as you guys get to this point, just past like the barrier, I guess. There, so you guys want to do something? I'm not sure. But as you guys start to move past the barrier, you can see that there is an individual standing outside, waiting. Kind of standing against the wall, and as he notices that the two merchants as well as your group is coming, he'll stand up. Right, that's the individual that'll be joining us. And the cart's just that way over there. And as you guys start to approach the individual, that is where we're going to call today's session.
Hey, what a session.
Dun dun dun.
We'll find out
Ready
what
for
that is
Mushi's
next
cannibal arc.
session. We went over. We went way too over.
Oh, thanks for session.
Thank you for the session.
Thanks for playing, guys, and thanks for going a little bit extra without me even asking. My bad. Apologies.
Hey, technically I agreed until 12 o'clock, so I'm being cheapened out on 30 minutes of my damn time. No, I'm joking.
Well, thanks for playing. Next session, hopefully Ahron will be joining. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
He is the deeper off.
I'm not
He's the
saying
card.
anything. Who knows? And yeah, but if you guys are gonna stick around, we can talk for a little bit. Probably not for long, for me at least. But otherwise, I'll see you guys. I'll talk to you guys. Whatever.
All right.
I'm gonna head out, people, later.
All right.
Good
Have a good
night.
night. Take care,
Good
everyone.
night.